Hello, and welcome to the next in my series of blatantly obvious videos. This one concerns an article a colleague of mine sent to me which said that you cannot teach a dog not to do something. You can teach a dog to do something, but you can't teach it not to. This post was put up by a positive-only force-free group, and of course, using positive-only techniques, of course you can't force the dog not to do something. You can't teach him to not want to do something, because in reality, positive-only training isn't really training at all. It's just a way of distracting the dog from something and hoping that it chooses the distraction. So if I offer the dog a piece of food to not pick up something dangerous and he accepts the piece of food, I haven't trained him, I've just distracted him from the thing. And if I did that every day for 5 years, although he might always take the thing I'm offering, it's never taught him not to pick up the dangerous thing. So 5 years later, I'm too slow with the distraction, he eats it and he still ends up dead. The owner is frustrated then because they think, why did he do that? I've been doing this for 5 years. Well, because you never taught him he couldn't pick up that thing. You just distracted him. And as soon as the distraction doesn't work, the dog goes back to that behavior because he never really left it. But of course, you can teach a dog to not do something. But the only way that you can do that is by creating some sort of negative consequence to doing it. A lion that gets bitten by a snake, if it survives it, it won't go near another snake. A porcupine is very able to teach a prey animal that it really shouldn't go for it again. Lots of animals have toxins in their bodies. Toads, for example, in this country, often dogs bite a toad, it tastes disgusting, they spit it out, they never pick up another one. The toad teaches them very effectively that toads aren't on the menu. So when you hear that you can't teach a dog not to do something, I think this is not only inaccurate, it's actually dangerous. I teach my dogs not to pick up novel food because they might one day find some sausage that's been hidden in the bushes full of slug pellets. And if I haven't taught my dog not to pick it up, the first I know of it is when my dog collapses and I take him to the vet because I didn't even see him pick it up. So just teaching a good leave is not enough, because all leave says is, if I catch you eating it, can I make you spit it out? But it might have already swallowed some, or it might not listen to the leave. So I need a dog who doesn't pick it up. And the only way I'm going to teach that in reality is by creating some sort of negative consequence to picking it up. And what's negative enough for one dog will not be negative enough for the other. So there's no one panacea of what fits all dogs. But I teach all of my dogs the benefits of doing what I want. I am a positive reinforcement, reward-based trainer, but I'm not reward only. So I also, if I want to keep my dog safe, have to teach him the consequences of not picking up stuff. So that, of picking up stuff, so that he makes the choice to not pick it up in the future. Seems blatantly obvious to me, but hey.